Victoria Vess receives Wonder Woman Initiative Honor. SI swim model Victoria Vess receives Wonder Woman Initiative Honor. After surviving a brain tumor, Victoria Vess was faced with another major health scare. It was in late 2022 when the model, like many others, was in Miami for Art Basel. The 29-year-old was at a late-night event when she realized something was not right. "I just didn't feel good," Vess recalled to Fox News Digital. "I remember telling my friends, and they were like, 'Victoria, you need to call a doctor and get checked.' But I was so busy being out and about. I was so caught up in the swirl of all the parties and everything that was going on." Victoria Vess was diagnosed with multiple paraganglioma, a brain skull tumor and a carotid body tumor. Victoria Vess was diagnosed with multiple paraganglioma, a brain skull tumor and a carotid body tumor. Photo by Sergey Alexander/Getty Images. "I was having so much fun during this weekend of art and parties," she shared. "But then I went in shock when my left side was starting to go completely numb. That's when I thought, I gotta go to the hospital now. It was a really scary situation. I hadn't felt that since my brain tumor diagnosis. It was a wake-up call." SI swim model Victoria Vess recalls overcoming nightmare brain tumor. "I had every symptom in the book." In 2017, the former finalist for Sports Illustrated's Swim Search was diagnosed with multiple paraganglioma, a brain skull tumor and a carotid body tumor that required surgery and pinpoint radiation treatment. Following her recovery, Vess was told she had a mini-stroke. Doctors previously had to leave remnants of Vess's tumor alone because it wraps around her brain stem. Vess said if touched, she could be instantly paralyzed or have a stroke. She is fully deaf in her right ear and suffers from tinnitus. Victoria Vess experienced a mini-stroke in late 2022. Victoria Vess experienced a mini-stroke in late 2022. Courtesy Victoria Vess. "With my tumor, there are complications that I can experience with it," Vess explained. "Thankfully, the mini-stroke was kind of on the low end. But it was a wake-up call like, hey, let's stay in tune with your health and keep those stress levels low. When I had some numbness on the left side of my face, I didn't realize what was going on. I was just so busy, on the go. But I've been more in tune with my health. There were periods where I kind of went back to my old ways before my tumor and just kind of dilly-dally along," admitted the former NBA dancer for the Charlotte Hornets. "Sometimes you just have to have another little wake-up call to be like, hey, at the end of the day, you've gotta put your health first. You've got to get all your checkups and talk to your doctors periodically. It doesn't matter if you can do all the things you can do, having good health needs to always come first if you want to continue doing the things you love." Click here to sign up for the entertainment newsletter. Vess said she had a close-knit circle of friends and family who were on hand during her recovery. She also relied on her faith in God, especially on days she felt blue. Victoria Vess told Fox News Digital she relies on her faith in God to help overcome her health struggles. Victoria Vess told Fox News Digital she relies on her faith in God to help overcome her health struggles. Photo by Jeff Gentner/Getty Images for Victoria Vess. "Sometimes I have to backtrack because I'll lose that sight," she explained. "I'll sit there and go, why me? How am I still going? Why am I still here? But honestly, it's my faith in God that gives me hope. Without that, I would be nothing. And with it, I'm everything. My faith is what gets me through every day. It's what got me through my whole journey. There have been some dark periods where I've just thought that maybe it's better if I'm not here. My faith always brings me back. It brings me back to life. My faith is my hope, and my hope is my faith." Victoria Vess is still suffering from numbness on her face. Victoria Vess is still suffering from numbness on her face. Photo by Derek White/Getty Images for TBT Magazine powered by Berman Law Group. "There are days when I go through something that brings me down," Vess continued. "But at the end of the day, as long as I have God and I have a heartbeat, and I'm still here, then I still have a purpose. And there are still so many things I want to accomplish. You're going to hear a lot of NOS. You're going to get a lot of rejection. But that hasn't stopped me. It used to affect me badly, but my faith is what pushes me forward. My faith is the fuel to my fire. The star said that getting a diagnosis of a mini stroke made my heart drop. However, she was determined to come out of it stronger. There are new goals that need to be fulfilled, like traveling to 80 countries. Vess wants to honor her late mother, whose passion was traveling. Victoria Vess, SI swim model and brain tumor survivor, receives honor during Miami Swim Week. This fuels me. Victoria Vess's previous brain tumor diagnosis required surgery and pinpoint radiation treatment. Victoria Vess's previous brain tumor diagnosis required surgery and pinpoint radiation treatment. Courtesy of Victoria Vess. I knew it's something that can happen with my brain tumor, said Vess about her mini stroke. I always knew in the back of my mind that there's a possibility there could be complications and these things could happen. I just didn't think it would happen now. It was not at the forefront of my mind. But thankfully, I just really rested. I took probably 2 weeks to just stay in a very low-stress environment. I feel like I was really in a high-stress situation when that happened, and I just wasn't taking care of myself as I should have. I was doing way too much and not putting my health first. Vess said the left side of her face is still numb. Smiling can be a struggle. As part of her regimen to prioritize her health, she has been exercising more, cutting back on alcohol and getting adequate sleep daily. Vess said she is taking a smarter approach to staying busy. I just got back from traveling abroad, she said. I have taken rest periods, but I also had the opportunity to go to Egypt, Morocco, and New York City for Fashion Week. I continue to exercise and get proper rest, which everybody needs. I'm always go, so it's not always easy, but I feel everybody needs that rest period. I don't push myself. And I'm on top of all my tests to make sure my vitals are good, and I can get back into the swing of things with ease. I'm going to get those stamps on my passport, but I want to also make sure I am at the top of my game health-wise. Victoria Vess was a finalist in last year's SI Swim Search. Victoria Vess was a finalist in last year's SI Swim Search. Jeff Gentner/Getty Images for Victoria Vess. One dream that Vess has fulfilled is appearing in last year's SI swimsuit issue. She was chosen among thousands of submissions to be photographed by acclaimed SI photographer Ute Tsai. SI swimsuit model Gigi Robinson recalls painful struggles with endometriosis. Nobody believed me. It opened so many doors for me, she gushed. But it also gave me the ability to share my story with so many people. It came during a dark time in my life when I just really needed that spark of joy again. It pushed me to do more things and have a vision for myself that's larger than life. It inspired me that I could make my dreams a reality. I'm extremely grateful for what SI did for me. Victoria Vess wants to visit 80 countries in honor of her late mother, who loved traveling. Victoria Vess wants to visit 80 countries in honor of her late mother, who loved traveling. Photo by Dave Kotinski/Getty Images for Miss Circle XCLD. I was able to achieve something so wonderful during a horrible period in my life, she shared. When I look at those photos today, it shows me that I am resilient. I am powerful. I can conquer my dreams even in the darkest hour. I went through so much, and I was able to break through and cross out something that's been on my bucket list for so long. It doesn't matter what situation you're in or what's going on in your life. You still can achieve those dreams as long as you keep trying. Those photos are so much more than just beautiful photos. They tell my story. Victoria Vess was chosen among thousands of submissions to be photographed by acclaimed SI photographer Ute Tsai. Victoria Vess was chosen among thousands of submissions to be photographed by acclaimed SI photographer Ute Tsai. Photo by Aaron Novater/Getty Images for Art Hearts Fashion. Since her appearance in SI, Vess has crossed more things off her list. She launched a podcast titled Valid by Victoria, she is immersing herself in travel blogging and is planning a book. Most recently, she launched a business called Victoria Vess Agency, which helps influencers shine on social media. Sometimes, Vess is faced with the occasional troll online who mocks her photos. However, like with everything else, that has not stopped her. Charlene Tilton reveals Dallas CO star Larry Hagman, church saved her from temptations of fame. Victoria Vess is not fazed by the haters who criticize her photos online. Victoria Vess is not fazed by the haters who criticize her photos online. Photo by Aaron Navider / Getty Images for Art Hearts Fashion. When you share something so publicly, you're bound to deal with haters, she chuckled. We're still in a society that thinks scars aren't beautiful, or you need to have the so-called perfect body to be accepted. My scars are what make me unique. It shows how powerful I am from this tumor, something I continue to battle day after day. Sometimes the trolls get to me because I'm only human. But at the same time, it empowers me to be myself more because others might be feeling alone in their journeys. So I continue to show who I am and be my powerful self.